Hi yo, all my beautiful people. Can you get into this jumper? I know you can. If you can't, I don't even know why you're here. But can I show you how to make it, because it is super simple and you don't even need a pattern. Let's get into it. So what do you need to make this fabulous jumper? You need 3 yards of fabric, 45 to 55 inches wide. I'm using 55 inches here. You're going to open that fabric all the way up completely and then fold it cut end to cut end, which is the long end to the long end, and then again selvage to selvage.
Now I'm going to show you something about this tank top. This is actually a racer back tank top. Obviously I can't cut on the fold this way over 4 layers and get that look. So if you really wanted that, you could cut this curve out, right? And then once it's all cut the racer back style out. But I'm not using that side. I don't care about that side. Right now, I just care about this curve. Let's see if I can get this into a place where you can see it a little bit better up here. I just care about that curve, the front curve across the bust. That's the one I want to follow, boo. So I can fold this in half, and I'm going to set this near the top of the fabric. What you're going to do is cut the neckline of your tank top and then come up about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Whatever you feel you need. I'll probably come out about 1 inch. Come across that shoulder edge. Come out about 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. Follow your curve, follow your curve, follow your... Now, I just eyeball all this. I just eyeball all it. If you want to live with pencils and pens, do that. Sewing pencils and pens, do that. I follow that curve, and then you'll see there's a curve down on this one. One of the reasons I like this is this is kind of a crop top from working out, so I know that this is going to hit me real nice in the waist. So I'm going to follow this curve down to the waist. Again, I'm about 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch outside, somewhere in that ballpark. Maybe a finger's width wide, somewhere like that. I've done this so much, I'm just eyeballing it. And then just a slight turn. You begin to sort of C-turn that joker around and come straight out. That's it. That's all the cutting you're gonna do, boo. Literally all the cutting you're gonna do. And if you're worried, if you don't do straight lines well, this is a nice little trick. Y'all, I'll be using anything but the right things. So right now we're gonna use our tablet. Use that tablet to mark where I want to start going straight. And so I'm gonna follow, and then turn, boom. And that's my straight edge. Ma'am, what if I want to put pockets in my hairpin? You could do that. You could do that. I would say throw your pocket in somewhere right about this area. But this is gonna be a version without pockets, okay? If you want to get complicated and add pockets, you can. We not. We not. All right, so if you're wondering, let's have a pause real quick. And somebody said this video is too long. I'll figure out how to put the chapters in there so you'll have jump to spots, right? But I'm gonna talk through it. So if you're wondering, why is that all the cutting? And this is clearly the top. Where the dickens is the crotch of the pant? It's all the way down here at this folded edge where we did all this folding it. So this becomes the underneath. It literally goes straight across. It's gonna become a drop when you put it on. Right now it looks straight, but your feet, so this is the center of your romper. This is the outside of your romper, and everything looks good and straight. But your feet are gonna come out that side because you're gonna leave several inches open when you sew down that side seam. When you sew down this long side here, you'll stop about 7-8 inches from the bottom. Poke your feet out there, and now this becomes a drop crotch. It's like a magic trick, I swear. But once you do it, and you see it, it's gonna change your life. All right, so let us get to some cutting and some chapters. And in case that wasn't clear what I was talking about, let me put my tablet back in terms of where do you stop sewing for the side. So I turned out here, right? This all becomes the side of my romper. And I just cut that all the way to the end. Now, I'm not measuring anything else except for maybe the 7 or 8 inches down here, right? And I'm just gonna put a safety pin there so I'll know where to stop. I'm not even gonna cut it. You can cut a tick mark there if you want, but then you're gonna sew all the way down this long side until you hit your safety pin on both of these. You'll sew down to here, you'll sew down to here. That's now the outside side seam of your pants. And that's it, pretty babies. All right, let's do some cutting.
Cutting this project out is so simple, you'll barely believe it. But don't forget to cut a notch or pin about 7 inches up from the outside edge for where your feet will come out for the legs. Now that our fabric is cut, we can get to sewing. Now I'm showing you this using my serger, but you can absolutely use a standard machine. In fact, I'll use a standard machine at the very end to finish it off. But you're going to sew your side seams and your shoulder strap seams. That's what I'm using the serger for. And it's a very long stitch for the side seam and then a very short and simple stitch for the shoulder. Now, I generally stitch the shoulder seams twice, probably even 3 times to reinforce that strap because it is holding the weight of all the fabric. And then the final step to wrap all of this up is to hem the neck hole and the armholes. I use a stretch stitch on my Brother machine, but you could use just a normal zigzag stitch just as easily.
Introducing hair pant romper. Hello? Hello? Did somebody call me? Oh, nobody did? Okay, let me leave. No, seriously. Is it beautiful? Is it beautiful? And that was without a pattern. Thank you for joining. Hope you liked it. Again, if you feel so inclined, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things. It helps something. I don't know.